Hello, today I'm going to teach you how to play low $2 to $12 180 men sit and go turbo tournaments. Poker is not just gambling. You need to know just a few things to learn how to aim for first place, which is always your die-hard ultimate goal. When the tournament starts, you have 1500 chips and blinds are 10 chips/20 chips. First, in this early stage of the tournament, just camp out for premium hands. Play pocket tens and above, an ace-queen suited, ace-king suited, and ace-king offsuit. Simply fold all your garbage hands like 10-8 suited, king-jack offsuit, and only limp in with small pocket pairs. If you are trying to make three of a kind on the flop, and you can see the flop for very cheap, I'm not going to tell you to use common sense, because every inexperienced noobser in the tournament is playing by their version of common sense, which is why they lose in the first place. Now, if you are capable of playing more than 6 games at a time, this is by far the easiest way to play effectively. Just trust me. If you want to multi-table many games, this is the easiest thing you can do. Fold, fold, fold. Please just fold, fold. Fold your medium strength pairs, unless you flop a set or trips. Second, the middle stage of a 180-man SnG begins when you start to have the 50/100 blind structure. Here we get a little frisky. You need to get in there and push all in. If you are short stacked and have ace-jack or better or a pocket pair of sevens or above, don't be a complete fool if you have accumulated a huge amount of chips. Let's say over 4,000. Do not just get it all in with ace-jack at this blind level. When you go further and further into the tournament, you can tell that your stack is going to become smaller relative to the blinds. When your stack size is below 10 big blinds, you need to consider getting a little frisky fascio. Once blinds are 200/400 with a 50 chip ante, it is more worth your time to push all in and attempt to steal the pot without any contest or showdown. Your ability to make the conservative players fold based on your chip stack is the most crucial weapon throughout the middle and late stages of a tournament. It is better to push all in and be knocked out than it is to allow yourself get blinded down so low that you have no leverage left in your all-ins. Soon there will be 24 players or so left in the tournament. You want to play aggressive and raise or push all in nearly every time it gets folded to you in late position. This means if every player before you has folded their cards, you should consider how many chips you will gain if you push all in, and the small blind, big blind, and any players in between fold. If the pot is already 20% of your chip stack, this is a good time for you to consider an all-in steal to give yourself a chance to win as many uncontested pots as possible. Lastly, when there are 19 or 20 players left, play aggressive. When you can win uncontested pots, push all in and bully players as much as you can almost every single time. Once there are 18 players, everyone has made some profit from their game, so now the overly tight players, and there are a lot of them, are going to loosen up and just gamble, so you need to hold off and chill. Just let those guys knock each other out, and you be much more selective about which hands to play at this point. When there are 10 or 11 players left, use the same aggressive strategy, then calm back down when you make the final 9 players. If you are at the final table, you have a realistic shot of winning first. The remaining players can just about taste the prize money, so you can expect them to bring their A games to the table. Pay close attention to each player's style and steal any time you can get away with it. If you get to 5 or 6 players, you need to start getting aggressive if you are the first one to press the action. It is better to go out swinging in 5th place than it is to accept 3rd place. If you get down to heads up, you need to just play the player. Definitely defer to bold aggression over passive play. Pushing all in a lot per flop seems to do the trick when you are looking to come from behind and win in the very last 2 or 3 players. Please subscribe and / or give me your comments and questions if you would like me to make more videos.